I don't know if you remember this, but you ended up saying to me, "It's okay, I'll watch her beer, go ahead."
Oh, okay. Sounds like me. I'm very hospitable.
Everybody watching right now is like, what's this?
This is new.
Yeah. Hey
Trying
guys,
something different.
welcome to the vlog. I'm Tiff.
And I'm Rachel.
What is this?
Please stop.
We are finally doing a requested video. Someone had asked a while ago how Rachel and I met, so we thought we would take a few minutes and kind of describe that night for you.
Yeah.
Because it's an interesting one. It's a
little,
gem.
It's a little vague for me, but I'll fill in the gaps when I can.
Yes. So basically, this was a long, long time ago.
When I can still remember.
So one of our friends who has 3 different names, actually I'll say one of their friends at the time.
Okay.
I think her, I called her Smalls and Molly.
Yes.
Turns out her name was Teresa. But everyone called her those names. Someone called her either Smalls, someone called her...
Smalls was her nickname. Yeah.
Okay, but why was it Molly then?
I think Molly might be her middle name.
Oh, wow. No idea.
Or Teresa's her middle name? I don't actually know.
Okay.
She was a good friend of mine. Yes.
She's a great gal. And beautiful kids. Just beautiful. So she had a birthday party. And Cari and I were just friends at the time. And she had told me she was going to this birthday party at, I think it was Retro Rocks?
Retro Rocks.
Yeah, in Saginaw. So represent any of the Saginaw clan who are familiar with that
They know
joint.
exactly what we're talking about. Hamilton Street for the win.
Yes. I wish we could make a For the Win sign. Nope, it probably would not be good.
But we're not going to.
No, we're not going to do
those
that.
kind of gals.
Nope. So, okay, kiddies, let's go.
They can't.
I know, right? It's just like, bam, electronics on, stink star out. Beep. So I decide to be sneaky, and our friend Sally decided that she wanted to go too. Now the good thing about Sally is she can fit in with anyone.
It's true.
She can have a good time anywhere.
Friendship chameleon.
Oh gosh, that's so good. You're using
Copyright.
good words here. So I came up...
No, that can't be good for you.
What is it?
Plastic.
Oh, yeah. So I came up with this really good plan to call Sally and say, "Hey, Sally, go ahead and go, but I'm going to come to your house and you're going to drive me to Cari's to surprise her and go to this birthday party." So I go to Sally's. I meet Sally's huge dogs because I've actually never been to her house and known her for years. Terrifying. That's for another story. But Sally drives over to Cari's house. And we met you guys there because I didn't know you at all. Obviously,
Right.
That's the point of this vlog. So, just on another note, Cari was really excited to see me, even though we were friends. So, Cari was like, "Well, you're going to be excited because, you know, one of my best friends from high school are going to be there." And she said, "Oh, actually, Rachel's going to be there too. This is going to be fun." So then I'm like, So I'm meeting like really
everyone
close
at
friends.
the same time.
Right.
It's like being like the new person at a family reunion. It's not good.
Are you saying that just because you were there today?
Well, I was there today, but I'm not like dating anyone that's there.
Ah, okay. But you're part of the family.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. You're my spirit. You're my spirit, R.
My spirit tea.
Okay, so we get to the bar and they had like rented out or like
There's
reserved.
there's like, for the people who know, that's the bar's basically split in half. There's like a lounging section with like a whole bunch of couches and like soft chairs and stuff. And there's like a bar section. It's just regular bar stools and whatever.
Right.
We were on the loungy side.
Yes, and it was nice. It's kind of private. So the problem was the bathroom was over in the bar section.
Yes.
So for those of you who like the occasional spirit, once you go to the bathroom, you're pretty much going the rest of the night. You know,
you've broken the seal,
yes,
as it were.
Yes, that is a nice phrase. We'll come back to that in another time. So I obviously broke the seal, had to keep using the bathroom. I felt a little nervous meeting everyone because, you know, I met Brittany and I met you guys like at the same time, and I remember you had a monster handshake. I mean, you were like, "Hey," and just bam, like, "What's up?" And I remember like, wow, that's a tough handshake. So, I was pretty nervous. but not as nervous as what I'm about to tell you. I never was more nervous in my life for anything. So to move the story along and not take up too much time, I ended up, one of Smalls' friends was there, and we ended up having this huge conversation about theology and about how the changes in religion over time. It was a great conversation. And we ended up getting, we were just, I was having a conversation with another, person who happened to be female. Well, I noticed Cari in the corner of my eye is kind of giving me a look like, what are you doing? Like, why are you talking to someone else? And I'm thinking, well, this is really strange, because Cari and I were friends. Cari's standing with Sally. Well, all of a sudden, Brittany comes up. Oh, this is when I met Brittany, too. Brittany walks over to me and says, I just want you to know, if you hurt her, I'm going to kill you. And I'm like, what? And
I feel like she gave you the Ross and Chandler speech.
Pretty much. So I'm thinking, what in the heck is going on with this girl? And I said, we're not, what, are you talking about Cari? Is she mad at me that I'm talking to someone else? Because, no, nothing's going on. And nothing is going on with Cari, by the way. And she just kind of looked at me, and she didn't do this, but her eyes suggested that she looked at me and went, she's letting me know she's watching me. So a few minutes goes by, and the girl I was speaking to had to go to the bathroom. She asked me if I would watch her drink, and I said yes, because you shouldn't leave your drink alone at a bar. So up comes Rachel with this signature swag that she has, that Cari and I, signature swag.
It's okay.
What is it called?
Swagger?
Swagger.
Yeah.
Signature swagger. And Cari and I actually call it the swachel. So she strolls on up. She's like, hey. Okay. And she said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm just watching her drink. She's in the bathroom. Well, why are you over here, though?
Cari's all the way over there.
Yeah, and she's like pointing to her, like, as if I didn't know where she was. Yeah, and I'm like, thanks, but I said, we're not dating, right?
And then I say something along the lines of, aren't you?
Right, because I don't know what happened. Maybe it was that I surprised Cari. I'm going to throw in some pictures here, because there's one signature picture where I always say, I can't believe I didn't see it until later. It's where Carrie's looking at her wallet, and she has that love shirt on, and she's going,
right,
like, wow.
Because she basically looked like she was in love with you the entire time you guys were there.
And I didn't even see it because I wasn't even looking for it.
Yeah.
But of course, the Parkers were all over that.
You pick up on all that stuff. Little subtle, not so subtle to us, clues.
So, I don't know if you remember this, but you ended up saying to me, it's okay, I'll watch her beer, go ahead.
Okay. Sounds like me. I'm very hospitable.
And I'm like, well, we're not done with our conversation. And you're like, it's okay. So, in the nicest possible way, she basically told me to
get the heck out of here and go be with Cari.
Yeah. And it was very awkward because when I got over to Cari, she kept looking at me. Like, it's like you were watching me so that I couldn't come back.
Sure you did the right thing. Do the right thing, Tiff.
And listen, and I love you for it. Looking back on it now, I'm like, you could have changed. Not that I was remotely even interested in this person I was talking to, but the point is, she was really nice. We were having a really nice conversation. And you were just like, nope, no.
Changing the course of human events.
You really did. Brittany came over and clearly tried and failed.
Britta sometimes takes the harsher approach.
And,
it's usually me. I'm usually the one that's like, no.
I'm pretty sure she would have cut me if something bad had happened.
Yeah, she still will.
Yeah. So needless to say, I don't know what happened. I don't even know if you remember. I'm pretty sure that you waited and you didn't leave the girl's drink all by herself.
No, I wouldn't have. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that.
But when I got back over to Cari, she was not pleased. And I remember kind of like looking. So as the night went on, she still really wasn't talking to me. And I remember looking over at Rachel again, and Rachel looked at me and was like, "Let me do it to you guys." She was like, I'm still watching you. I'm still watching. So yeah, and that's the end of the night.
Mother hen.
Well, that was the end of the night when, I don't know what happened, but I was trying to cheer Cari up, and I don't know, like, if I got her in a good mood, and I don't remember the specifics of it, but, you know, someone said, oh, you guys are going to kiss, and Carrie's like, oh, we could kiss. And when she turned, she went and, like, got me when I was, and I'm like, okay, what is happening right now? But then after the whole thing happened with talking to the other girl, and when we drove Cari home, she was like, and I'm not kissing you goodbye. And I'm like...
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, so like that whole night, it was like, maybe it was the push we needed, maybe I needed you to push me. Like, I know, I mean, I'm obviously really thankful. I'm thankful that I came to that bar, because who knows when I would have met you.
Right.
Because after that, I was like, well, this girl knows what she's talking about, so I might as well just believe her and trust in everything she says from now on.
It's true.
But I liked you from the start.
We had a solid bond right from the get-go.
Yeah. I'm going to throw in one more quick story. We were at that bar again for a later event, and one of our friends had introduced me to something called cake vodka, and I decided to run with it. I shouldn't have been at the bar, and you came up to me, so the same girl that I had been talking to before was there again. Nice girl, still just friends. She was walking and she tripped me by accident, so I fell. So of course
in the parking lot, or like out of the bar?
Right outside of the door. So of course the guy at the door thought,
the bouncer was like, "No."
I was like, and I said, "No." So Rachel comes up, she's fine.
Now me being like, what one would call a regular, I was like, "It's okay. I'll vouch for her. It's fine." And he just kind of looked at me and he was like, "Okay."
Well, because, and I'm like, she tripped me by accident. It wasn't even on purpose.
I mean, you had quite a few spirits.
Yes.
Which we all were having.
Yeah.
But I did not, and I'm pretty sure you fell twice, if we're being honest.
I did. I ended up having to go out to the car about an hour later and take a nap.
Yes.
Before getting to IHOP and then eating everything on the menu.
Yes.
Thanks again, Ryan, for that, because he ended up paying for all of our food that night.
That might have been my 30th.
Oh, shoot, was it? Oh, I think it was.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was your 30th birthday. That's right.
My friend Rebecca made me like a super awesome, like stereotypical lesbian cake. It was amazing.
Yes.
There were, like lumberjacks on there, like rainbow ponies.
It was the lumberjack birthday party. Man, that was a good night. You're a good friend. So you vouched for me on your birthday.
I did.
That's great.
I was probably the drunkest one, but I don't usually look it. And I definitely vouched for her.
Oh, wow. So anyway, that is the quick story of how we met. You've always been looking out for me since day one. I can say that about you because it's true.
It is true.
And you looked out after Cari, and that makes me really happy because, you know.
I always look out for you guys.
I hope I'm in that circle. No.
You are.
Am I in there more than Cari, or?
Are we going to do that?
Yeah.
It's a circle. Everyone's in there the same.
So we all have the same space.
We all have the same space.
Do I have the same space as Britter?
If it's a circle, we all have the same space. Otherwise, it's a rhombus, and nobody's winning. You can't have a circle with edges. That's a rhombus.
Can we just side note it? How do people come up with these names?
A rhombus it's a shape.
Yeah, but somebody named it a rhombus. And some guy was like, that shape there, it's a trapezoid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Octagon. Like, whatever. Latin people. Man. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I know a lot of you will enjoy this, but I love you. I love you more than I ever thought I could love somebody. I do. This is all coming out wrong. I'm feeling like I could cry right now.
Very platonic, by the way.
Oh, yes. I'm married to Cari. Tiff and Cari. And Rachel. Anyway, though, I'm grateful for meeting you, and you've made my life better.
You've made my life better, too. Okay. I love you, man.
I'm going to hug in these things.
I know you do.
All right. Well, if we could have Cari come close us out real quick. We could have Cari come close us out real quick.
She's coming.
Here she comes. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that. It's the beauty of editing. Ah, here she is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at her. It's a Space Jam. All right, guys. Well, that was our story, and we're gonna stick to it.
We are.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. And we will catch you on the flippity. Perfect.